Hey friends, so today I want to talk more about letting go of the how. I talked about a couple days ago about what the how is and kind of why we struggle with getting past the how. So when I think of the how, it's that question that comes up that seems to stop people in their tracks. Whenever something comes up that you really want to go after, you're really excited about, but that question always comes up, or that statement always comes up, but I don't know how, and therefore we don't. But I talked about the fact that actually the how, holding on to that and saying that, well, I don't know how, so I can't do it, is really kind of an excuse just to keep us in our comfort zone. If I don't know how to do something, that means I can't do something. That means I don't have to do something. And it's also kind of a protection mechanism. Again, keeping us in our comfort zone. It keeps me from taking that risk and failing. If I don't know how to do something, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what the pitfalls are. I don't know if I can actually do it and be successful. So because I don't know all of that up front, I'm not even gonna start. I'm not gonna put myself out there. But what does the how also do? It keeps us in our cage. It keeps us in that comfort zone, which actually is more constricting and confining. It doesn't allow us to be free to explore and go out and create those things that we really want to do. So today I want to talk about, well, how do you take that step from comfort zone out of comfort zone? And if you think of it like literally like this imaginary wall or a step, the step off the cliff, if you will, it's literally one step. So how do we do that? Well, first of all, you have to value whatever that dream is that you're going after. You have to value that more than this comfort zone, more than the status quo. So let's say you want to start a business. You have no clue how to start a business. But that business, that dream of starting that business, that dream vision that you've created for what that successful business looks like, what it feels like, having that be so much more important than not having the business is the first step. Making sure that you value that vision of that dream that you want more than your comfort zone. The second thing is that you have to accept the inevitable possibility of a rocky journey. First of all, we know nothing goes smoothly. Nothing goes smoothly. And nothing goes exactly the way we plan it in our heads. I'm sure a lot of you have seen those cartoons where it says, your plan, and it's just straight line from point A to point B, and then reality is kind of like this squiggly line that goes from point A to point B. That's what life is. It could be good things that are thrown in our path that like help us skip a step. It could be obstacles that get thrown in our step that make us kind of have to go around. But bottom line, it's inevitable. There is a possibility that things can go sideways. It's just a fact of life. Then the third thing is, in light of that, the fact that now you are gonna step out of your comfort zone, and it's most likely that some step in the process could go not according to plan, that in light of that, you are gonna be strong and courageous. Just think of all the things that you've done in the past, all the things that you didn't know how to do before and now do without thinking about it. The job that you have now, there was a day one. There was a day one. So all those things you've done before. You've done the starting from scratch and getting to a certain point. And what do you do in those moments? You're strong and you're gonna be courageous. You're gonna hit it whether you're scared or not. You're gonna do it anyway. And then the last thing is making that commitment to the end result, that end vision, that business that you have, that you've envisioned what success looks like. You're gonna make a commitment to that with no escape clause. So basically, there's no turning back. Once you go after it, you're gonna go after it. Because in my view, there's no real failure. Like, it's do it until you fail. Well, the only true failure is not doing it at all. Anytime something doesn't work out the way you had planned, well, you create and you adjust accordingly. You learn from it, you move on. What is that? An obstacle? It didn't work out, so I figure out another solution, another way of doing this, and then I keep moving. Is that a failure? No, it just didn't work out that way. So again, those 4 steps to getting past that comfort zone wall, basically, of the how stopping you to I'm gonna let go of the how and I'm gonna move forward is 1, value the vision over your comfort zone. Number 2, accept the inevitable possibility of a rocky journey. Number 3, choose to be strong and courageous. And number 4, commit to your end result with no escape clause. Okay? So it can be done. And like I said, if you think back, most likely you've done this multiple times. And in a lot of cases, you didn't even realize you were doing it. So just keep thinking through those 4 steps. And then from there, we'll talk about how you go forward.